Howdy, my name is Mark Schnippenkoetter. I'm part of the men's swimming and diving team. I'm from Mexico. The process of me being recruited here at A&M was a bit, I think, different, especially for a Mexican swimmer. We don't really get a lot of support in sports in Mexico if it's not soccer, and definitely not swimming. So I knew a bunch of other Mexicans that were already here on the team, so I knew about the team, I knew it existed, I knew the coach. And after that, I got recruited. It was a bit complicated, the process, since everything had to be on my side and me and my parents doing it. I feel like here in the U.S., a lot of schools and high schools have a lot of support with that. I had to change high schools for my last year, for my senior year of high school, because the other school I was part of wasn't really supportive of my swimming. Whenever I had to go to swim meets or anything, they wouldn't help me with that. So I had to change schools, because I knew that swimming was going to be my best opportunity to go to college in the U.S. So I stuck to that, and definitely paid off. It was a better place, better fit for me. Ultimately helped me get here where I am. But yeah, with the recruiting process, all the Mexicans helped me. Whenever I got here, it was a lot easier to fit in and kind of adapt, since I already had other friends that I knew before college here, and definitely made it a little bit more homey to have a little family of Mexicans here with me. It was a bit hard to adapt, being far away from the family, and a whole different country and new language, new sport, new team. But that definitely helped me a lot. Definitely felt like home. But the coaches and all the teammates definitely helped me feel like home. Adapt very quickly. Just the culture that is here, just swimming for a team instead of individual. That's something I never had before. In Mexico in high school, it's basically just individual swimming. This was the first time I was part of an actual team, competing for a team, giving points for the team and not individually. And it was something completely different, new, and I love it. I think competing for something bigger than myself is way more valuable. I think I'm contributing, and all of the effort that I give is to leave a place better than when I got here. And I think that's just way more valuable to approach stuff. I mean, not only for racing, but I think in general. Also, I think a big realization I had when I got here was, I don't think I realized how much my family did for me until I got here. One of those things that we take for granted until we actually see the other side of stuff. That happened to me a lot. That made me, I think, bond a lot more with my family, being a little bit more understandable, and ultimately just have a better relationship with them. Something I definitely did not expect it was going to change when I came here, but I think it was definitely a positive change. I think for me, unified Aggies means that I know I can have a family of Aggies out there in the world as soon as I leave. As soon as I see a logo or a ring or anything that represents A&M, I can have an instant connection with them, and a lot easier to open up and build something from there. Even in Mexico, if I see a car with a A&M logo or something, which is a little bit more uncommon, it's just immediate smile, immediate wave, say something about it, and I think that's just something that not everyone can say they have, and I think it's pretty valuable for us. So I just feel like I'm, again, part of something bigger than myself, and it just feels good, feels safe, feels like home. Really proud to be an Aggie, and everywhere I go, I'm definitely gonna represent that. And it just feels nice to have all the support, not only in Texas. Whenever we travel for swim meets, people see our backpacks, our uniforms, and starts a conversation about it, and it just feels like definitely a huge family being part of me now. When I left Mexico, I thought one of my biggest worries was that I was gonna be away from my family and kind of go in different directions and drift apart, but definitely not the case. I might be a little bit further from my family in Mexico, but I gained a much larger one here. Thank you.